Alright, mate. Welcome everyone to British TikTok reaction video. I am actually kind of happy that British TikTok is a thing. For too long, you Americans have been the dominant on every social media, and we've just had to change our vocabulary. We've had to learn the things that you say and the weird, stupid names you use for things, and your flagrant abuse of the English language, and we just have to sit back and just watch you destroy it one word at a time. It is quite nice to see British TikTok rising up. But all that being said, I just want to say that Britain sucks. Fooled ya! I hate everything. Oh, you thought Jake had pride. No. England sucks. Let me just complain about it because I hate British culture. British culture is ugly. It is. British culture is ugly and grey and smells bad. And I can say that. I can say that. I was born there. I'm in Northern Ireland, which isn't British. It's part of the United Kingdom, but it's not British. But I was born over on mainland, which is. But if someone was to ask me, Jake, what is British culture to you? I would say it is beer, chavs, tracksuits, violence, football hooligans, intolerance. That's what British culture is to me. That's what Britain is to me. It has left a really nasty taste in my mouth, and I've seen nothing but negativity come out of this country for years. Since I've lived here, which is how long again? It's an awful place. Awful place. The chav culture is rampant, and chavs are the absolute worst scum of mankind. The worst. Which is why I was trying to move away. But then COVID destroyed the first part of my moving plan, and then Brexit came in and stamped out the rest of it. Thank you, COVID and Brexit, for completely and utterly double teaming my freaking dream of getting out of here. Right, I'm probably gonna have a good time. I'm probably gonna have a good time here. Let's go. Let's do this.
Okay. Should we have some fun? Take Spain off the list. Let's see what happens.
What do you mean take them off the list?
No, this is gonna be good. Watch this. Watch this. Now put it back on. Put it back. Did you see that? Did you see that?
That was quite funny. Do it again.
Okay. Here we go. Watch this. Take off Portugal. Watch this. Watch this.
Die!
Now put it back on. Put it back.
Oh my god!
Right. You want me to feel bad for these people who decided to go on a holiday when they... Oh my god. I put off moving country. I was desperate to get the hell out of this country, right? Desperate. And even I knew the shit was going to be closed down within weeks. The UK government has given dates over and over and over again as to when we are going to be out of this year-long lockdown. And every single time, idiot Brits book holidays to Malaga, Magaluf, Malta, Tenerife, Majorca, and every single time they either get trapped over there or this flight gets cancelled, and we're expected to feel sorry for these idiots. No! Any amount of common sense would have been enough to figure out that booking a holiday in the brief lull of a pandemic was not a good idea. And here's the thing. Boris Johnson has been like, June 21st, June something. Stop asking me whenever this thing's I don't know. And here's the thing. People have booked holidays for June. Yeah. Flights are booked. Up even. I got an email from an airline and a holiday booking company saying, oh, hurry up now, all of our June holidays are running out. And I nearly cried out of rage. Shaking I was looking at my emails. And then I go onto YouTube and sure enough it's trending. It's like a BBC ITV news thing and it's trending. It's like, yes, people are booking holidays because Boris Johnson pulled an arbitrary number out of his fucking ass. That's what we think of you. Europe hates you. We think you're all loud. Oh, listen to the loud American, they say. I don't know why I've gone all German Euro trash on it. You are loud. You're so loud. I actually did an Instagram story when I was walking through Barcelona, and there's just like a light murmuring. And then all of a sudden, I can't remember exactly what they said. So I'm going to improv what they said. I'm going to paraphrase. Slicing through the gentle murmuring of the crowd was this American noise. And it was from one American to another. He was here. The person that he was talking to was right next to him. You could hear these two Americans talking right next to each other, like 2 feet apart. Yeah, I think the market is over here. Oh, it's over this way? Yeah, it's that way. It's just down that alleyway there. So loud. And it was so loud that, like, people in my vicinity turned around because they were like, what the hell was that?
Oh, is it 8? Oh, no! I dropped it! What? I dropped my lemon fancy!
Yeah, that's British, all right. Oh, I'm actually tearing up a little bit. Oh God, I miss hanging out with people. I miss London, actually. I miss London a lot.
How to be like every single UK news show. Take the most depressing videos possible to ensure that the audience is reminded of how truly ugly the UK really is. Hold a bunch of papers and hit them against the table.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? The UK is ugly as shit. Every city is just concrete boxes. Just ugliness. Like, there was absolutely no consideration for aesthetics at all whenever they were constructing the cities for this country. No one cared. Just gray men with gray hair just building gray buildings because the skies were gray. And it's even worse when it rains, which is all the time. Don't get me wrong. There are some beautiful little, like, riverside towns and villages and stuff like that, but most of the major cities are an absolute eyesore.
Surgeon working in a busy hospital.
No, I'm not. Just hang out the washing, mate. Oh, boxers. One for the ladies, huh?
That's British humor, yeah.
Mama, hi. Yeah, I have a bit of a dilemma. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be a bit cheeky. I'm gonna need 50 ingredients. Huh? When for? Oh, when for? Oh, this is a bloody nice mirror. Huh? When for? Right now? What right now? I know all the shops are closed, but it's food tech tomorrow, so this kind of sounds like a you problem. But
He nailed every inflection, every single idiosyncrasy. He nailed it completely. People would recognize, like, that's the kind of the way that Ricky Gervais gets on, that he popularized and sort of brought to a large audience. But that's exactly what it is. Like, you know, there is a side of British interaction that is like that. You know, they sort of have this very awkward, tepid way of asking for things or talking to people. And it's so English. What is this Roadman shit? What is this Roadman shit? I've seen this. I've had to delete a bunch of TikToks from this video because I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Why has there been so many references to Roadman? Or a roadman, like a highwayman? Is that what they're talking about?
Get caught in a Gladys Peak.
Another reference to Roadman. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to exit out of this because there's so many references to it. I have no idea what it is.
Why are you looking at me, bruv? Look the other way. Are you a snake or something? You're making it so big. Can you look the other way? You're so moist, bruv. Yo, has he done the register? He has.
The register. Oh, man. Oh, that's a phrase that has dropped out of my head. And the fact that she's orange-faced and, you know, the pale lips, like, that is just so classic ugly Brit. It's just, and the big oops, the big oop earrings and stuff like that. Everything about the UK is just ugly as shit, isn't it?
So I've got nothing in my mouth. You're just accusing me now. So that was my book. That was the noise of my book.
I knew like 4 girls like this, and they would have like this pantomime with the teacher every single lesson, and you'd have to just wait for it to play out before the lesson could continue again. And oh my god, it was exhausting!
I'm back! Jack!
Yeah?
Can you help me with the shopping, please?
you're right, Mum.
Oh, how are you, Joe?
Yeah, my day was alright.
Are you going to put the shopping away, Joe?
Yeah, I will, but you...
Well, go on then. Kate! Joe! Like what? That goes on the bottom shelf. All right, sorry. God. Right, oh, Joe, you're in the way. Mum, what are you doing? Oh, Joe, just move. Stop helping me. Right, fine, I won't help you. Where are you going now? You just told me to...
This is so Lee Evans. It's so got that Lee Evans, which is one of my favorite British stand-up comedians. Or was. He doesn't do it anymore, but I used to love Lee Evans, man. It was like me and my family's favorite to watch.
Go, well, that's fine. Yeah, let your poor mother do all the work. All right, then I'll help. You know what? Just go. Okay, I'll go. So you are going? Yeah. Get out. Oh my God. God, Dad, do you need any help with anything? Piss off. Okay.
All of that was funny. Relatable, yes. But let me just watch the delivery of that piss off one more time.
God, Dad, do you need any help with anything? Piss off. Okay.
Oh God! Sometimes I forgot. Sometimes it's easy to forget how funny British humor can actually be. British humor is actually to this day my favorite. I still prefer it over American humor because life sucks over here. Everything's ugly and gray and wet all the time, and it sucks because we have a conservative government. So we need to be extra funny in order to lighten people's day. So British comedy, always, especially the mid-80s British comedy, absolute best.
Hello, good morning, students.
What is Roadman? I don't know what this is. Yeah. There was a game in British schools called British Bulldogs. And it was banned from our school because it was wholly violent. Basically, you would have people lined up on one side, mainly boys, and you would have a bulldog in the middle. And the bulldog's job was to tackle down violently anyone they could get their hands on whenever they yelled, and you'd have to run from one side to the other, which is, you know, usually about 30 feet. And whoever gets taken down by the bulldog becomes a bulldog. So you have one to begin with. And then once someone gets captured, it's 2, and then 3 and 4. And obviously, the more bulldogs there are, the harder it becomes. And it would suck when members of the rugby team would play this game because they were far larger and far more rough than anyone else who was playing the game. And things would get really violent. I'm talking people being thrown, like no padding, like we don't do that shit over here. It's not like American football with the whole pageantry that you guys have where you're wearing like a Volvo chassis to protect yourselves against being tackled. No, we'd just be wearing school uniforms and we would just tackle each other to the floor. Full force. Full force. Yep. 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 Yeah, why are year 7s so freaking huge now? What is that? Like, what? I went to the store, the shops. I went to the shops to go get some food or something, right? And there's a school nearby, and during lunch break, some of them come out and they go to that shop to go get some food for lunch break, for recess. And all of them were a foot taller than I was. All of them. And they had like full beards and like just like manly ass faces. I'm like, what the hell is... We did not look like that at that age. What the hell? Why are they huge now? It sucks! And I'm glad I'm not the only one who's noticed. Why are kids getting bigger? What is this? Oh my God, yeah. I used to do that as well. It's amazing how many of these revolve around school. Oh, only British schoolers will get. There you go, makes sense now. But yeah, I remember like my bus used to get to school pretty early because there were 2 buses that went by. Only one was meant to pick us up. What's it, Fluff? Get away, Fluff. One would arrive about 15 minutes earlier than the other one and would take a more direct route. And the second one, obviously 15 minutes later, and would take a round route to pick up more kids. And we had these things called crushes. I'm sure you're familiar with a crush. It sounds pretty global. But because there were so many kids in my area, because so many parents moved there, because, you know, it was prime, it's like a prime route into school. It was nearby the town without actually living in the town. Everyone tried to like crush their way onto the first bus. And it was awful. And it got to the point where like the bus driver would like literally get up out of his seat and just scream at the kids, like pushing and crushing. And the older you were, the more chance you had of getting on, because you could just push the kids out of the way and get onto the bus. But I was always able to get on first thing in the morning. I'm not entirely sure how I pulled that off, but I did. But I was always one of the first ones on the bus. Because of that, I got to school a hell of a lot earlier than a lot of the other kids did. Because that was one of the first buses in the local area that would get to that school. And I always had about 20 minutes before school actually started. And I would like just walk around this empty ass school with no one in it. Maybe like 1 or 2 kids who got dropped off by their parents. And it was awesome. It was awesome. I saw a fight once. Yeah, an early morning school fight. What's up with that? It was at like a vending machine or something. And I think this one kid said something to this other. I didn't hear what it was. It must have been really bad. But he immediately turned around to this guy after he said something to him and just right hooked. He missed because the guy moved out the way, but his hand hit the vending machine. I remember thinking like, what the hell did he say to this guy? Anyway guys, thank you so much for tuning into this brief video. I had a great day today because I made it a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, goodbye everyone.